Hey guys, James here. Today I want to talk about why I believe you should invest in a home gym. Now I believe that home gym is one of the most invaluable purchases you can make just because you'll always have it. It's not going anywhere. The doors aren't going to be shut during a pandemic, so you won't have to worry. My biggest issue when I was going to the gym for many years was just being able to use the piece of machinery that I wanted to use. Mainly just free weights. Going to the squat rack was my biggest thing. So, when I would get in there around 2 or between 2 or 5 o'clock, there would always be somebody on there or maybe like a line of people waiting for it, and I would never get my chance. So that's when I had to start thinking like, there's got to be an alternative to this, because there were times when, I had this small window of opportunity and I just had to get what I needed done. I maybe had like 45 minutes to an hour, and I just didn't have the chance. And so I was just thinking, maybe there could be something else. Maybe I could start looking at equipment at my house. And that's when I started realizing that it is affordable. There are things on Amazon or even at Academy that you can get. And for me personally, all I needed was free weights, a barbell and dumbbells was all I needed, and I was happy. So just being able to do the things that I wanted to do, I feel like was the biggest thing. And the next thing I wanted to roll into was just the cost savings and time. The transportation, getting all your stuff together, getting your food together, and like your post-workout, all that stuff's pretty much alleviated. Your kitchen's right there, your bathroom's right there, you're not having to wait for somebody to go after. And so for me, I was like, man, that's just a no-brainer. Also not having to worry about my headphones. I've got it on a speaker now, and it's just one of those things that I'm like, man, I don't even think about it anymore. I don't have to bring my clothes, an extra set of clothes, any extra things with me. So it just really made a lot more sense. And when I realized that I could get everything I needed for under $300, I was like, this is almost seemed unrealistic, but it was doable. I ended up getting the squat rack here on Amazon for around $60, and it just so happened to have a pull-up bar, which I wasn't really looking at, but it was a big plus. So I was like, heck yeah. It has a 350-pound weight capacity, but I believe I'm going to try to maybe add some braces here eventually, and we'll see. It's got these holes that I think we can maybe do something with, but again, $60, it's unbelievable. And then at Academy, I was able to get my entire weight set for under $100. There was a sale going on, but there were also options for Craigslist to get cheap weights, so it is very doable. And the next thing that I wanted to look at was, obviously the money savings, the membership every month, $40. Within 6 months, I would have the savings from everything that I bought at the, bought offline. And there are a couple things here and there that I don't have, like a T-bar handle to do T-bar rows, but I'm able to kind of maneuver around that. And there are things, through the years that you may want to pick up here and then, but honestly, I was just like squat rack, bench, barbell, dumbbells, and then maybe have a way to do dips, because I believe that's a very important exercise. And so just having this stuff at your house, I just felt like for me, training is like your sanctuary. It's something that I wanted to get done. I know I needed to get done, and I wasn't able to get it done in the windows of time that I had, so something's got to give, and so I went ahead and made the investment. This was around 2018, and ever since, it's just been amazing, and I think about this last month, seeing all the gyms closed, driving by, I just can't believe it, that I wouldn't have had the opportunity to still be working out if it wasn't for this. So that's why I believe, everybody should really be looking into it. If this ever happens again, you won't have that chance. And so I believe that's all the reasons that I've covered. I can't think anything. You do the research on it online, and you can see just the pros and cons. It's really a no-brainer. Now, granted, the community aspect. There's obviously that vibe when you're in there, and that's the other problem with having the home gym, which is really the only one and the biggest that I see, is just having the motivation to get it done. For me, it's like, man, I made the purchase, I got to be doing it. I see it over there. It's like I got to be doing it every day. And if you have that mentality, if you're the type of person that what you need to get done, that when you're in there, it's game time, and you've got your focus, then this wouldn't be an issue for you. But for people who may kind of just do a workout here and there, it may be a lot more difficult. But again, it's like you can wear what you want, you can do what you want, put the TV on, whatever you want, music on, whatever you want. It's just complete freedom. So I hope that this really helped you guys, and I hope you can kind of understand from my perspective and where I'm coming from. So thank you.